A woman should make the decisions for her life, whether or not her man agrees. And this is what decentering men looks like in practice. Women should make the decisions for their lives, whether their man agrees or disagrees. Because here what? Yes, when a man is ready to make his decision for his life, in his best interest, he is going to make that decision based on how it benefits him. He is his priority. For most men, the decisions that they make are based on their priority, what serves their best interest. If a man, I've seen many cases where, so you have this couple, an opportunity comes for the man to go overseas to better himself, greener pastures, right? Who would not want a man to go and better himself because, hey, he's going to be providing for the family, right? Although in most cases, both the man and the woman, especially in modern times, provide financially in most cases. But when the opportunity comes for the man to go overseas or to go to a faraway place, whether in that country or in another country, to seek new opportunity to better himself, there is not hardly any question as to whether he should or should not, can or cannot go. It's just considered logical that he's gonna go. But I've seen many cases where the woman, an opportunity comes for the woman to go and better herself, put herself in a more, in a stronger position to help out in the family. And guess what? It causes conflict. Because all of a sudden, what's gonna happen to the kids? He's not thinking when he's going, okay, how is it gonna affect the kids? He's just assuming, okay, they'll be fine. Mom is here, they'll be fine. He doesn't think about the emotional impact that will have on the kids, the physical distance, how that will impact them. But as soon as the time comes for the woman to go and see what she can see over the mountain, it's a problem. And I've seen this in many cases, and most times the woman is expected and it results in her stepping back, refusing the opportunity to stay and take care of the house, take care of the kids, putting her career, her life on hold for the sake of the family. I'm not saying whether this is bad or good, but it is automatically assumed that she will make that sacrifice when the opportunity presents itself. Whereas for the man, it's not an option, it's not a question that he will take up his opportunities and see what he can see over the mountain, right? So in practice, when we're talking about decentering men, these are some of the things that we have to look at, right? The woman's agency to make the important decisions for her life, for her body, for her career, without the man's approval. Her lifestyle, her religious choices. I know women who marry and automatically have to convert to their husband's religion. And my question, I asked my friend, how is it you can just switch religion like that for a man that you met a year or two ago, he's Muslim, you have been Christian. How is it you can just change religion like that? But it is expected that she will make the change. She will conform to his religion, to his lifestyle. You can have a different religion from your husband. You can have a different lifestyle from your husband. You can be vegetarian, he can be um, omnivore, carnivore, whatever else he wants to be, right? It is workable for people. Once people want something to work, it will work. But the woman is told that she has to give up, she has to sacrifice herself, her beliefs, her lifestyle to fit into the man's beliefs and lifestyle. That's one of the first things that we have to smash when we talk about decentering men. The woman has the agency, the autonomy to choose for her life what is best for her, just as the man feels that he is entitled to make that choice and that decision. The emotional baggage that women carry, it's like men come and they dump all their emotional baggage onto women. I made a video the other day and I was saying, I was kind of making fun but still talking seriously about the fact that your man can be going through so many things that he can't share with you because he might be going through a divorce and he can't tell you because you're not supposed to know he's married. He might be ushering in a child with someone who he can't share with you because he's not supposed to be having another child, a child with another woman, all of those things. But men can be going through so much. And even though they're not sharing it, the details with you, in a sense, they are offloading on you because they are grumpy, they are miserable. Some of them become angry, some of them become violent, and they're just moping about the place. And you, as a woman, have to help him navigate through that, even with not knowing the details of the problem. And then there are the things that you do have the details for that you have to help him carry. You have to remember dates, you have to remember appointments, you have to remember for him to take his medication. You have to, plus you are the one who has to deal with the kids, making sure everything is in place for school, homework, everything, plus run the home. All of that falls on the woman, and we have to come to the point where we realize that we have to share those responsibilities with the men in our lives. Women must ensure that they are financially independent. A lot of women who were trad wives, traditional wives, are realizing now that, hey, we have gotten to the point where I'm now divorced. My husband has decided, whether through going through midlife crisis or for whatever reason, he no longer desires me. He wants someone younger, someone whatever his preference is. He no longer desires me. But he has been the one providing financially. I've been the stay-at-home mom. I have no career. I have no skill. I have no way of gaining employment. A lot of women now are lost, standing in the wilderness, lost. How do I fend for myself? My husband used to take care of everything, all the bills, all the worries. He used to take care of all of that. At least the external, the more, I would say, the worldly part of marriage. for these women because she pretty much stayed at home, attended to the house, attended to the kids, maybe the school, the shopping, that kind of thing, the domestic side of life. But she cannot fend for herself in the workplace. Some women have never worked outside of home, never had a job outside of home. And in the event that she is divorced, which is very likely by today's statistics, she will be like a fish out of water. So I would encourage every woman, every young girl, make sure that you are financially independent when you become an adult. You have your career, whether it's you're going to work for someone or you're going to employ yourself, have some kind of income, have some kind of way that you can stand on your own 2 feet, not just in case you have a get a divorce, but just for the sake of being independent, being able to take care of your personal needs and to contribute to the family. I would encourage that. Don't rely on the male partner for survival or for status, because if he pulls that from under your feet, woe be unto you. Woe be unto you. And most men will have no remorse, no regrets. Trust me, no remorse. Because a lot of them feel like that is your duty in life, to serve them, to help them fulfill their purpose. And when they no longer need you, they discard you. A lot of men, this is how they treat women. You should have your own self validation system where you're not measuring your worth by how desirable you are to men, the relationship status that being with a man gives you. Getting any kind of male attention, you should not be reliant on that for your value in life. You should focus on building the community. What is your role that you can play in society? Invest in yourself, your self-care, your female relationships and friendships, your sisterhood, mentorship. I must say I'm not a girl's girl, because just as we can bash the men, there are many ways and experiences I have had where I could bash women. Women are not angels, women are not perfect by any means. Some women are vicious and dangerous. But in terms of relationships and the status of women, we definitely do live in a patriarchy. And in order to gradually remove that, we have to think about decentering men. And these are some of the things that we need to do in order to accomplish that.